Welcome. Today we're going to have a little bit of discovery. Every time we come onto our yoga mat, it feels different. Our energy levels are different, our sleepiness is different, even our mood might be a little different, and it can affect the way our body responds. So close your eyes and just take a little body scan. So start at the top of the head and scan all the way down towards your toes. And just notice how you are feeling energetically. Are you eager to move? Are you happy to just be still? What do you need to do to feel renewed? Today, we'll move with a sense of honesty about what we need and where we are right at this moment. If we listen to our breath, we can tune into some of those cues. Let's lay on our back. So if we were feeling tired, if we are feeling low of energy, we might honor that feeling by starting in a pose that is on our back. So Supta Baddha Konasana, feet together, knees open to the side, arms just resting by your side, or you can press. If you're feeling like you need a little extra energy in the hips, you might press down. And just notice the breath rising and falling. There's a little gap in your back here, a little lift. The pelvis tilts down. We can feel that opening up through the inner thigh. Gravity is just weighing down on us, pressing a little bit. Feels nice. I always feel like it is nice to open up the hips just gently. We'll go deeper, but this is where we're going to start. Again, just to honor the energy levels. But some of us may feel like we want to move. So let's pull our knees into our chest and just hug them in. This will shift your hips. You can see I'm shifting a little bit. Presses our pelvis upward now and pushes that curve of the spine to the floor. So adjust accordingly. And decide either just to stay here, if you're honoring the rest in your body, or if you want to move, take your hands under your hips and extend your legs up to the sky. Take a little breath here. Inhale. Exhale, lower down, maybe just to a hover, just a couple inches above the mat. Inhale right here. Exhale, lift the legs back up, squeeze that air out. Let's move a little faster. Inhale, lower down to a hover. Exhale, squeeze the air out. Inhale, lower to a hover. Exhale, squeeze the air out. One more. Inhale, hover. Exhale, squeeze. Nice. Bend your knees. Take your hands out from underneath your hips and reach for your feet. You can grab your ankles, your arches. You can even grab your knees. And let's just take a happy baby. Oh, it feels nice to press the curve of the spine back down again, but still have an opening between the hips. A little space there, a little release maybe of tension or stress in that sacrum. Bring your knees together. Let's roll ourselves onto all fours and adjust the hands right below the shoulders, the knees right below the hips. Take cat and cow. Inhale, drop your belly down, shoulders rolled up or rolled back. Send your gaze up. Inhale. Exhale, round through the spine, pull and lift. Inhale, arch, belly drops down, send the gaze up. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Once more, inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Come back to neutral. Shift yourself onto your right hand, right knee, and extend that left arm out. Reach your left arm up. So this is like a Vashisthasana, but it's on the knee. If you're feeling more energetic and you want more, just flip onto that other foot, onto that right foot. So 2 options. Both of them are good. Both of them will bring a little bit of energy, one just more so than the other. So just ask yourself, is whatever I'm doing the right energy for me right now? Inhale. Exhale. Let's all drop the right knee back down again and extend the left arm overhead and really press into that left side body. So see how I'm leaning my head, feeling that side of the shoulder. That's really nice. Good. Get our balance. Lift up onto the right knee. Adjust so that you feel stable and pressured. Gate pose. Drop your left hand down. Reach the right arm up. And feel that pull through the opposite side now. That right side. Good. Inhale, lift up. Let's switch to the other side. Start with having all 4s on the floor. And then shift to the left knee, left hand right below your shoulder. Extend that right arm up. Stay here. Or if you lifted onto your left foot, do it again. Vashisthasana. Choose your variation. You're determining what is the right energy for you right now. I'm just giving you suggestions. You can make of them what you want. Feel that strength building. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Nicely done. Everybody drop the left knee down. Reach your right arm overhead and really press that right hip toward the sky and feel that strong side body reach. Very nice. Now lift up onto the left knee, readjust your balance, drop that right arm down, extend your left arm, stretch out. This is the side that we just squeezed and strengthened through the oblique, so it feels nice to stretch it. That balance is important between the two. Good. Lift up. Let's come back to all 4s. One more arm strengthening. Determine your energy level. Start by just extending the right leg out behind you and then maybe hover it. Bend your elbows. Keep your elbows hugged against your rib cage and maybe press your chin to the floor. Inhale, lift it back up. Try it one more time. Exhale, bring it down. Now, if this leg hovering is too much, here's an option. Drop your knee and lower. And lift it back up. Good, let's try it on the other side. You decide if you want to stay on your knees like I'm showing, or if you want to extend your left leg like I'm showing. Either way, take a breath, inhale, exhale, come down. Inhale, press up. We can really feel that in our triceps, regardless of which choice you're doing. Exhale, press down. Inhale, lift up. Once more, put your knee down if you need to. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift up. Nicely done. Release that knee. Lift onto your toes. Press up and push back. Push back through your shoulders, up into those hips. Heels drop down toward the mat. And just breathe in this Adho Mukha Svanasana. Kind of a place to catch our breath maybe from that past pose. Those little push-up things. Chaturanga variation. Good. Now let's warm our whole body. So bend your knees, step, hop, or walk your way up toward your hands. And fold down into your legs. Feel the backs of the legs, backs of the hips, and hamstrings. Inhale, reverse your swan dive, reach all the way up to the sky. Exhale, Samastiti, arms by your sides. Nicely done. Let's take Sira Namaskara A. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, look up, halfway lift. Exhale, hands down. Step or hop back to plank. Drop to your knees if you want. Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, upward facing dog. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Drop those heels, shift those hips nice and high. Press it back and up with those shoulders. Beautiful stretch. Always paying attention to your breath and checking in with those energy levels in each pause. Let's do one more, just like that. Bend your knees, look forward. Inhale, step or hop up to your hands. Exhale, fold down into your legs, Uttanasana. Inhale, reverse swan dive, Urdhva Hastasana, reach all the way up. Exhale, Samastiti. Let's do it once more for now. Inhale. Exhale, float forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, look up, lengthen, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, hands down, step or hop back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, stretched and reaching. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Pressing down, hips nice and high. Oh, deep breaths. Feels good to me. I don't know. I need this energy boost today, I can tell. Good. Now let's pull our right knee into our chest and step it forward in between our hands. At this point, grab your blocks while we're down here. We're just going to adjust our blocks. I'm going to turn mine to the highest height. We may or may not need them. Now let's release our left heel down and reach up to a warrior one. Virabhadrasana A. So as we move now into our standing poses, it requires a different kind of energy. So how are you feeling with your energy here? Do you need to rein it in, or is it just about perfect? Good. Now shift your torso forward. We're going to reach. You can come one of two things, either into a warrior three pose, where you're hovering here, or we've got the blocks prepped and ready. We can reach down for our blocks. So both options are great. Choose the one that works energetically for you, or even maybe possibility for you. This is my weak side. Good. Take one more breath right there. Inhale. Exhale. Bend your right knee. Place that left foot back down. Reach up, triumphant, and open up to warrior two. Virabhadrasana B. Feeling open up through the hips and the hamstrings, the inner thigh. Lots of strength. Lots of settling into that energy. Good. Inhale. Exhale, windmill your hands down to the mat. Readjust your hips and drop that left knee down. You can either keep your hands on the ground, you can move your blocks, or you can bring your hands to your knee, or you can lift your blocks or your arms up. All options are great. We're pressing down into that hip, warming them up, stretching them out, enjoying the energy in our body. Inhale. Exhale, hands down. I'm going to readjust my blocks. Hands to the mat. Lift up onto your left foot and step your right foot back. Warrior, downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Nice. Take a breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Move to our left side. Inhale, left foot steps forward in between your hands. Drop that right heel down. Raise up. Virabhadrasana A. Again, we determine our energy level. Feel it. And you know a little bit now what's coming, so you can adjust accordingly. Inhale, come forward with your body. Two options, either hovering into that warrior three, or your hands come down, reach for your blocks. Great option, just a little different motivation here. So choose your way. Feel that strength. Either way, they could be a challenge, both of them, different sets of challenges. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale, bend your left leg, put the right foot down, reach up, inhale, and exhale, open to warrior two, Virabhadrasana B, settling in. Open the hips, feel that energy pressing into those hips, inner thigh, love it, shoulders nice and strong, inhale. Exhale, windmill your hands down to the mat, adjust your hips, drop your right knee, and move your blocks, or hands on the knee, or you've got your arms overhead, right? All options are great. Pressing into those hips feels nice. Good. Inhale, exhale, bring your hands down. Again, I'm going to move those blocks out of the way. Lift up onto your right foot. Step your left foot back. Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Press up and back through those shoulders, down with those heels. Lift at the center of your body. Good. Now we've started to work on our hips. Let's see what happens if we go just a little bit deeper. This time, let's reach our right leg up and back behind us. Inhale. Exhale, bend your knee. Bring your knee to your nose. So come up onto that toe. Squeeze your center. Round your back, your shoulders. Little abdominal hold. Inhale. Exhale, bend your knee out so the knee comes to the wrist, and we'll sit ourselves back. We're moving toward pigeon pose here, if you haven't guessed. So our right leg is forward as best as we can, parallel to the top of the mat. If you can't sit all the way flat down on your hip, a block could be used underneath your hip to kind of prop yourself up. Or my personal favorite, I like to use a block in the front. So you can come to your elbows, or see if you can lay that forehead down on a block. Feels nice. I don't have my head quite on the ground, but I'm certainly using my torso, my torso weight to press into that hip. So I like a block right under my forehead. Some of you might not need anything, and then you're just down on the ground. So choose your option. Choose what works best for you. And we try to change the focus of our energy just a little bit. I do think we still work really hard in a pigeon pose. It's just not actively, not physically moving. The hard work is trying to hold still in a pose that might be really difficult for your body. I'm trying to let go. For me, all of my energy gets all squeezed up, gets all really tight. And so with a pigeon pose, I have to work really hard to kind of let go. Maybe you have some of those same struggles. It feels good if I can let go, if I don't hold on so tight. Let's take one more breath right here. Inhale. Exhale. Nicely done. Press up onto your hands. If you've got any blocks, you can pull them out of the way. Let's lift up onto our left foot, and once again, extend that right leg up and back behind you. Now, if this feels like enough, just stay here. If you want more challenge energetically, you're ready for that, bend your right knee and let it fall over to the left side there and swing yourself the other direction. So we are now doing a back bend in wild thing. Nice job. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Bring it back around. Woo, place that right foot down. Nicely done. Either way, we all meet together in a down dog so that we can repeat this on the left. Inhale, lift the left leg up and back behind you. Exhale, bend your knee. Come up onto that right toe. Round your body. Squeeze your center. Pulling in. Feel it. Oh, I can feel that on my right calf. That's my weak calf. In abdominals. Inhale. Exhale. Keep going forward. Place your left knee down parallel to the top of the mat as best as you can. Then place your blocks. Maybe you put one underneath your hip once more. I'm going to put one in front. Decide where you want to have it. And let's lay down and get cozy in this pigeon pose. Now our energy is going to slow a little bit, release a little bit, but we're going to stay with our breath. We need lots of focus on the breath because this is deep. This is intense here. I'm holding on to a lot in this left hip. Hopefully you're doing okay. Able to breathe it out. Let's take one more breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Come on up. Whew, onto our hip there. Let's lift onto our right toe. Extend that left leg up and back behind you. Feel free to stay here. This might be great for you. Or you're bending your knee. You're letting your body flip over and around to Wild Thing. Choose your way. Feel that reach. Beautiful. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Come back around. Nicely done. Bend your knees. Let's move to a child's pose. Both hips lean back toward the heel. It's okay if they don't quite touch. It's okay if you're more like this, more like a puppy dog pose. That's fine. That's fine. Let's press into it. Good. So now we take the rest. We breathe. We look again at our well of energy. There's no rushing through the rest. It is just as important as the rest of the practice that we've done so far. So we're just going to enjoy it here. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lift up. And let's sit and swing our legs around in front of us. Now the focus shifts again. Seated poses might be helped with the use of a strap, so feel free to grab your strap. And if you have a lot of tension in your hamstrings, they're very tight, you might even consider elevating your hips. So you can sit on your block, you can put a blanket underneath your hips for a little release in the hamstrings, but the strap will help too. This is Paschimottanasana. We'll place the strap around our feet. Sit nice and tall. Inhale. Exhale, fold our way over our legs. You can grab on anywhere along the strap. If you can reach your feet, then you don't need to use the strap. Take a deep breath, pull in through the middle. Inhale. Exhale, relax. Relax your jaw, relax your neck. Feel that lifting sensation up through the center and lengthening through the hips, the back and the hamstrings. Inhale, lift up. Nice job. Exhale, release. We'll keep the strap here, but let's just pull the right foot out. So this now becomes Janu Sirsasana A, the right foot right up against the left leg. This is going to get us a little deeper sensation through the outer right hip and maybe a little more relief in our back. Sit tall. Inhale. Exhale, reach forward. Grab on. If you can, again, grab your foot. You don't need to worry about the strap. Take another deep breath, pull in through your middle, inhale, exhale, fold back down. With this pose, it's different. We can feel our hamstring on that left side. We can feel the space between our back and our hips, that's the sacrum. We might feel some nice sensation along that right hip. So there's lots of good things going on here. Take one more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Nice job. Lift up. You can slide your right foot down and pull your left foot out. So we'll do the opposite leg. Janu Sirsasana on the left. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Reach for that foot there maybe, or the strap, right? Either way. Take your breath, pull in through the middle. And exhale, fold back down. Relax your head, relax your neck. Feel that hamstring. Feel that space in the hips, opening up the hip space there. Really beneficial. And our breath is just slow and steady. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, release. Nicely done. Set your strap aside. You don't need it for this next one. Let's bring our feet together. Now, if you are seated on a block, it's probably easiest to remove the block now. You can tell that my knees don't even get close to the floor. But as we pull our hips, our heels closer, the knees usually go down just a little bit. The hips open a little bit. Then our forward bend is going to help too. So let's sit tall. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Extend your torso over and then drop your head down when you've gone as far as you can. You can see this one is a struggle for me. but I love the way it feels. And that's what matters, right? We can get that beautiful sensation, the beautiful stretch. It doesn't matter what it looks like. It's what it feels like. It's the quality that we put into it. Good. Sometimes when we breathe and we stay, we might even be able to get a little bit deeper with every breath. That is ideal, right? Good. Lift up. Nice job. One more hip pose. We did inner thigh. We want to do outer. So we'll take it now to Upavista Konasana. Well, this does inner thigh too, but they're pairs, they're combos. So let's keep our toes pointed to the sky. Don't let your toes roll forward. Sit tall. Inhale. Exhale. Fold forward. Good. Now this is another deep one, and sometimes our energy just wants to hang on real tight. So while we're here, just allow yourself to luxuriate in this space. The right energy is now the energy of softening and releasing, letting go. So see if you can do that with every exhale. Let go of just a little bit more. Breath by breath, letting it release. See if you can ease it out. Take one more breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Gently walk your way up. Good. Bring your legs together. Nicely done. Move our stuff out of the way. We're going to come to our back once more. So I'll take my hair out and move into shoulder stand, halasana. You're going to pick your variation. So here's an option. You can first just start with your hands underneath your hips and the legs toward the sky. That's what we did right at the beginning of our class. So you can hang here and just enjoy how this feels. If it's still really tight, especially for the hamstrings, place your strap around your feet and just hold it in place. So those are two really great options. If your energy is leading you to do more, then try tipping the toes overhead. Maybe bringing them to the floor. I think I'm getting my block. Sorry, a little squeeze of my throat, right? So bringing the toes toward the floor, squeezing into halasana. Then place your hands on your back, lift your legs up, and move into shoulder stand. Your hands just supporting your back there, and lifting those legs up to the sky. We might be able to breathe a little bit easier in this position than in that halasana. Take one more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Release your hands. Lower down. Nicely done. Let's all take our hands away and bring our legs to the floor, arms by our sides. Now lift up onto your elbows, arch your back so that the top of the head reaches to the floor. If your head doesn't reach, you could place a block underneath your head, or maybe your arms are too bent. Try straightening out your elbows a little more and it could help. So this opens up the throat and the chest after being squeezed in shoulder stand and halasana. just opens up that space. If you think you can lift your legs, great. You can press your hands together, great. You can feel that engagement of your abdominals, that abdominal wall. Take one more breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Come on down. Roll off your head. Roll to the floor. Take your feet. Once again, we'll return to happy baby. So you're grabbing your knees, your ankles, arches of your feet, whatever. And just rock it out. We made it toward the end. You might take a big sigh. Let's do it together. So inhale through your nose. Exhale, sigh it out the mouth. Once more like that. It's like a catharsis of release. Inhale. Exhale. Nicely done. Bring your knees in together. Close your eyes for a moment. You've worked hard. You've honored the energy in your body. And you've moved accordingly. And now it's time to submit yourself to Savasana. So extend your legs out, one leg to each edge of the mat, arms by your side, shoulders rolled under. Get comfortable in your space. While you rest there, remember this. The right energy now is no energy. There is nothing left to do. There is no right way to take the space of Savasana. It just is. There is nothing to control, not even your breath. Just let it come and go. Let your body be still. Let your mind be still. Do nothing. I will wake you up with the sound of a bell. So enjoy this Savasana, this rest. Start to wake yourself up. Rotate through your wrists, your ankles. Point and flex your feet. Stretch your arms overhead to lengthen through your entire body. And roll yourself onto one side in fetal pose. Let's press up to a comfortable seated position and bring our hands to heart center. To finish off our practice today, let's end with a quote by K. Patabi Joyce. "It would be a shame to lose the precious jewel of liberation in the need of ignorant bodybuilding." Thank you for your practice today, for your care of your body and your energy level. Namaste.